So, did anybody at all pay attention to the election? I didn't. I didn't fucking watch any of that shit. I don't even know what I did yesterday. I think I slept in the chair for at least a good hour or two. Oh, I watched the Fallout 76 update download. That's what I did pretty much, and played games on my phone. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to any of that shit. I didn't care. But we care today because I listened to it all the way into and back from work. So I took notes. Yeah. It looks like the Senate is a Republican and Congress is Democrat. So, 3 out of 4 ain't bad, right? 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Things might actually get done. And that's crazy to think that in my lifetime, things in the government would get done. I don't fucking know. But I thought sooner or later it might happen. Apparently, of all people, Donald Trump is the man to do whatever it is Donald Trump is going to want to do. For the most part. We are going to have probably a lot of investigations start popping up. This is more of a prediction. This is what I think we're going to be seeing in the coming years from this channel. This is the preview. I think there's going to be a lot of investigations that are going to go on. There might even be an impeachment sort of thing. I don't know. These things have been talked about for 2 years now. So, yeah. There was a dead guy that won. Apparently, the Democratic candidate was disliked so badly in this particular race, and I don't know who it was. I'd love to give the name, but I don't. I was in the car and I was jotting down notes from what I remembered as I was driving. I wasn't making notes while I was driving. That's what I'm talking about. I don't remember his name. I'm terrible with names. So yeah, but there was a guy that had passed away, very unfortunately, and he was running for some position somewhere, and he was Republican. So now the Republicans have to find somebody to fill the position, but that Republican guy beat living Democrat. I don't know, that shit just makes me laugh. That was just something that I heard that made me laugh. Another thing that made me giggle is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez won. Woo! That's gonna be interesting. I think there's gonna be a lot of very funny Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez memes coming out in the near future. That's gonna be hysterical. Like this is part of another reason why I don't vote is because I'm very whimsical. And if I lived in her district or whatever, if I could vote for her, I might have thought about it, because she's the only really nasty socialist that's won, as far as I know. So she ain't gonna do shit, and once she gets in there, she's gonna just get fucking as corrupt can be. So she's gonna deal with herself. I'm guessing, right? But it's gonna be a wild fucking ride. I don't think it's gonna be Rob Ford worthy. Just throwing that out there. I don't think it's gonna be that level of hilarity, but I think it's gonna be fucking funny. So Cortez, big winner, and the dead Republican. So take it for what it is, folks. And apparently, all of the Democrats that were in, and I'm going to say it like this because I don't really exactly remember what it was, but this seems safest to say. I believe that all of the Democrats that were in Trump voting regions, all of the Democrats that were up for election in those regions lost. The ones that voted no on Kavanaugh. The guy that voted yes on Kavanaugh, he kept his seat. So apparently there was, as they're calling it, a Kavanaugh effect. I had thought this was going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, I figured, this is another one of my many reasons why I don't bother to vote, is because everything kind of played out exactly as I expected it to. Right? I had kind of thought in a dream world that maybe he'd sweep the whole fucking board. It was kind of a fantasy, just because I wanted to see what would happen then. But I kind of knew realistically it was going to wind up being split. And sure as shit, there you go. So, I don't know. What are you going to do? There it is. I think it's going to be interesting watching Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. That's like a fucking a Jennifer Lopez movie right there. This bartender that runs for office. Wasn't that, well, I mean, I don't want to say anything, but I don't think it's a far comparison from the, I believe it was Eddie Murphy movie. I think it was Eddie Murphy. He was like a con man, and he had the same name as the incumbent governor or something like that, or maybe it was congressman. I don't remember. And he ran just kind of to see if he could win just on the name recognition, and he did. So like, he went to fucking Washington, and he was, you know, it wound up being heartwarming at the end. I don't think Alexandria Ocasio's bartender she's a congresswoman now, right? Or is she a governor? I don't know. Hopefully she's just a governor. Jesus Christ, if she's on Congress, that's going to make things real fucking fun. But whatever. It'll be interesting to see what she does. But yeah, her and Maxine Waters, I'm sure, will pal around, and she'll probably hang out with Bernie Sanders. They're all weird. And yeah, we'll get to see her big googly eyes. Dude, that's just fucking crazy to me. I can't even like, part of me feels very, very sad because like, part of me feels very, very sad. But part of me feels mischievous. Let's be honest, that's really what it is. I want to see how this goes down. I think this goes down interestingly. But yeah, so there you go. Senate Republican, Congress Democrat. Donald Trump has a split third branch. But 3 out of 4 ain't bad. Some things will probably get done. I'm thinking that there will be some shit that might get done. And wouldn't that just be a fucking trip? That would just be fun to watch. Things get done. And people go crazy because of it. Every time something great happens, it's because of Obama. Thank God Obama was a president.